The TOS-1A heavy flamethrower system is a powerful weapon which entered service with the Russian armed forces in 2003 and ever since then has been successfully supporting infantry and tank units in defensive and offensive operations, bringing glory to the commanders and soldiers.
Ladies and gentlemen, generals, officers and soldiers, my name's Basil and I'm an expert from Rosoboron Export, and today we're at a range in Nizhny Tagil. I'm going to take you to the forward edge of the battle area today. So the COP is as follows. The flat forward line of enemy troops is over there. It's an elevated area with solid underground bunkers, trenches and deep underground bunkers. The advance of our troops was slowed down as the enemy is well equipped with modern weapon systems, small arms, and they have high firepower and high fire density. Our combat task is to suppress the enemy and to destroy the deep underground bunkers. So how can we solve that problem? Our mortar and artillery fire doesn't damage them. We also have MLRSs at our disposal, but the distance from our forward line to the forward enemy line is too short to employ that type of weapon. So is there a solution? Definitely there is. And this solution is a unique Russian-made system. It's called TOS-1A, a heavy flamethrower system, which is capable of suppressing enemy at the shortest possible distance from friendly troops. It uses very powerful 220mm ammunition, and it is extremely efficient against deep underground bunkers, trenches, enemy manpower in the open, assets, material, and enemy waging the warfare in the mountains.
The TOS-1A system consists of the following elements: the LV, or BM-1 in Russian, the launch vehicle, the TLV, or TZM in Russian, the transloader vehicle, the CPV, or KSM in Russian, the command post vehicle, the CTV, or KPM in Russian, the check and test vehicle.
And this is it, the BM, the Russian variant, or the launch vehicle of the TOS-1A heavy flamethrower system. The system is installed on the T-72 or T-90 tank platform, which augments drastically its cross-terrain capabilities, its maneuverability, and it can act together with other troops in the formation or independently in various terrain and climatic zones. It consists of the tank platform, the launch pod. The launch pod consists of 24 launch tubes, and the munition that we use with this vehicle is 220mm thermobaric rockets.
The fuse detonates the charge which destroys the body of the rocket, dispersing and igniting thermobaric agent. There's no need to physically destroy the fortifications as the agent flows into them, suppressing enemy manpower with pressure and temperature.
Which has the range of 6 kilometers, and which is very important. The shortest range is only 600 meters from the flat. If we have a look at other design features, we can see that the launch pod is equipped with armor, so it protects it from different small arms.
The launch vehicle is equipped with outrigger jacks to ensure proper stability while engaging targets from any terrain.
Let's get the launch vehicle ready. We close the hatches, we start the engine. Mighty V12 multi-fuel diesel engine. Enjoy the power. So now we can see the front outriggers. They're over there. Now we go to the back of our vehicle and we can see the outrigger jacks also. Now let's have a look at the tipping part. So the launch pod is going to be elevated. First it rotates 300 degrees. Launch pod with launch tubes.
The smallest TOS-1A combat unit is an artillery platoon composed of one launch vehicle and two transloader vehicles, fully equipped with 220mm thermobaric rockets. 72 pieces in total, 24 rockets per each vehicle.
This is another element of the TOS-1A heavy flamethrower system. In Russian, this vehicle is called TZM, or the transloader vehicle. The equipment can be installed on various platforms. Usually it's a tank platform, T-72 or T-90, which augments drastically its maneuverability and cross-terrain capabilities. And also it provides proper protection for the crew inside the vehicle, which consists of 3 people. The vehicle is equipped with 24 additional rockets. Let's have a look at the loading process. We are on the launch vehicle now. This is the transloader vehicle. And I would like to draw your attention to the bulletproof and fragmentation-proof launch pod. This armor protects your munition from small arms and debris and fragmentation. The crew can easily load the launch pod with all the 24 rockets within 30 minutes. All the equipment is user-friendly. You don't have to be PhD to fix it and to load the vehicle. The manipulator crane with the grabber can be operated via the remote control. So now we install the rail with the rollers. The rockets will slide down the rail into the launch tubes. You load the rocket on the rails. Now I'll try to do it myself. It is easy to load.
Loading and reloading of the launch vehicle with the rockets upon the combat task accomplishment is conducted by the transloader vehicle at a safe distance from the launch site. TOS-1A, the heavy flamethrower system, consists of some elements, and one of them is right behind me, the CPV, Command Post Vehicle. The vehicle was designed for the commander, the senior officer, and the UAV operator. It provides resilient C2 command and control for the commanders up to the battalion level. Now let's get inside and check the equipment and the assets. We're in the CPV now, which is installed on the 4x4 chassis. I'm in the driver's position, and this is the workstation of the senior officer, which is equipped with a computer, a keypad, and communication devices. I'm in the commander's seat now. His equipment can be dismantled from the CPV. It can be used distantly on the OPs. This is the workstation of the UAV operator, equipped with all the necessary devices. Griffon 41 is a UAV with various cameras on board and the digital communication channel, which provides live photo, video, thermal reconnaissance and observation capabilities, detailed terrain mapping, and 3D modeling of freestanding objects. The information is fed to the CPV's central screen for commander's operational awareness.
And I would like to remind you guys that all the workstations are automated, and the information can be displayed on this screen. Now let's have a look at the weather observer's workstation. This is his remote control. So look, it's ready for deployment. We press it
The antenna on the roof goes up and it measures the characteristics up to 150 meters, all the layers of the atmosphere at that level. It measures humidity, wind speed, temperature and other data. It's a fully automated station. The data is fed to the commander's computer. Now let's have a look at the equipment that we have in the back of our CPV, which is a Russian-made 4x4 in this case. We have the senior officer's workstation here, an auxiliary power plant for supplying energy to the batteries and to the vehicle, a charging station where you can charge all the devices and batteries. There's a laser range finder in this bag, a communication set consisting of 2 radio stations, and I would like to remind you that all the workstations are automated, but in case you need mechanical gun laying equipment, it is also here in those boxes. Now let's unfold the commander's place and try to establish C2. It is quite easy and well thought through. Your commander will be happy for sure, as you can establish resilient C2 anywhere you need it. The commander's workstation is packed in the cases, polymer cases, quite handy. You open the case, you press on button, and that's it.
Let's jump in driver mechanic seat, which is equipped with the first aid kit, tools and accessories, and firefighting system. The operator gun layer's seat is equipped with 1D14 laser rangefinder, ballistic calculator board, and launch pod controls. The commander's seat is the most spacious compartment in the vehicle. Now let's feel the battle thrill and move out in a formation to the forward line of our troops to accomplish the mission. First, we have to set the rocket. The crew is connecting the impact or contact fuse to the rocket now and setting the rocket properly in the launch tube. The launch vehicle is loaded with mighty rockets and combat ready. Combat task is assigned to the crew by the commander. It approaches the position. The outrigger jacks are solid on the ground. Gun laying process has just begun and ballistic calculation system is working perfectly. The target's designated and the launch pod adjusted. All set, stand by. Target engaging procedure from the concealed position is similar to any MLRS, but TOS-1A has broader combat capabilities, as it can engage visible targets without prior data input. The operator aims the laying mark at the target, the laser rangefinder measures the distance, and ballistic calculator processes the distance and environment characteristics using external sensors and adjusts the elevation and traverse of the launch pod automatically. The operator has to press the fire button and engage the target. This mode allows to suppress visible targets within minimum time and withdraw from the position. TOS-1A engages targets in single, pair, and salvo modes. The full salvo with 24 rockets defeats enemy manpower within 40,000 square meters. TOS-1A has a successful battle record which proves its unrivaled combat performance. The system accomplished combat tasks and suppressed the enemy in scenarios where other artillery systems were inefficient. A single launch vehicle can forward to any vantage firing position and engage the targets while staying in less than 90 seconds. The next step is survival of the crew and the vehicle.
Withdrawal from the position takes less than 50 seconds, while the rocket flies less than 35 seconds. The tank platform is equipped with smokescreen lane system, which conceals redeployment and withdrawal from the area.
The CT vehicle is extremely versatile and modular system. It can be installed on various chassis platforms, can be used separately upon the request of the customer. Where internal equipment is concerned, it is also extremely versatile and modular. Everything can be tailor-made to the needs of the customer. This is one of the most comfortable places to be in, to tell you the truth, as it is equipped with conditioning system and with heating system, depending on the climatic zone you are acting in. It can withstand all the hardships of nature. Ladies and gentlemen, as I have already told you, all the equipment and assets are extremely modular and versatile. For example, the vehicle is equipped with boxes with the gear and devices that you can take up to the site, fix something, maintain, service, put them back and stow them safely in your van. We also have some water supply for the crew, which is extremely important, especially for the guys who serve in the south, as you know that. As an example, I would like to show you testing equipment for the laser rangefinder and testing equipment for the launch pod, which adjusts, calibrates and checks the traverse, the tilt, the elevation, and all the information from those devices is fed to the computer. And you can always stay tuned, know what's wrong, what's malfunctioning, and to check whether all necessary checkups have been done. The high pressure compressor to your right is supplied with energy from the independent auxiliary power plant with 380 volts. It powers the cleaning rod, and there's a great variety of cleaning rods for different calibers and different guns.
There is a computer simulator for training the crew. It provides the exact layout of the crew members' workspaces, simulates terrain, time of day, weather and enemy, including various targets. The simulator allows to cut training expenditures, spare service life and ammunition, and ensures proper training for your crew. High efficiency of the Russian weapon systems is battle-proven and time-tested, and TOS-1A is the striking